A man works for us, with us very closely, Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx, also highly thought of. And yet they're highly thought of, but nobody likes me. It can only be my personality, that's all.
Hello, I'm Sky Keith, and welcome to my channel. YouTube is a place to broadcast your message and brand your ideas. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Today we're going to talk about science or tweets, hydroxychloroquine. Despite Trump's mounting pressure to make hydroxychloroquine a game changer, the truth is hydroxychloroquine is not effective for COVID-19. Many people are being influenced by anecdotal posts on Facebook and Twitter and in the news. But what is needed is proof from large clinical trials. Anecdotal is based on casual observations or indications rather than rigorous scientific clinical trials. Trump's top medical advisor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, has always cautioned against use of the drug to treat COVID-19, calling evidence of its effectiveness anecdotal. What is hydroxychloroquine? Hydroxychloroquine is used to treat or prevent malaria. It's a disease caused by parasites that get into your body from a mosquito bite. Malaria is a common disease in Africa, South America, and Southern Asia. Hydroxychloroquine is not effective against all strains of malaria. Hydroxychloroquine is also used to treat symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. Clinical trials of hydroxychloroquine have been underway in the U.S. and around the world in patients with COVID-19 for some time now, and more are planned even though some trials have ended. What are clinical trials? Clinical trial, a double-blind trial, means that neither the patients nor the researchers know who is getting a placebo or who is getting hydroxychloroquine. Because patients and researchers don't know what they're getting, their belief about what will happen doesn't taint the results. However, good comprehensive double-blind trials take time and require many participants. This has been especially difficult during the COVID-19 pandemic.
A group of doctors yesterday, a large group that were put on the internet, and for some reason the internet wanted to take them down and took them off. I guess Twitter took them off, and I think Facebook took them off. I don't know why. I think they're very respected doctors. There was a woman who was spectacular in her statements about it, that she's had tremendous success with it. And they took her voice off. I don't know why they took her off, but they took her off. Maybe they had a good reason, maybe they didn't, I don't know.
This virus has a cure. It is called hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and Zithromax. I know people want to talk about mask. Hello? You don't need mask. There is a cure. I know they don't want to open schools. No, you don't need people to be locked down. There is prevention and there is a cure. And let me tell you something. All you fake doctors out there that tell me, oh yeah, I want a double-blinded studies. I just tell you, quit sounding like a computer, double-blinded. I don't know whether your chips are malfunctioning, but I'm a real doctor.
Trump defended the doctor whose claims he retweeted that hydroxychloroquine is a cure for COVID-19 was removed by Twitter and Facebook. Dr. Stella Emanuel has a long history of supporting conspiracy theories, and Trump also has a long history of supporting conspiracy theories. In May, the World Health Organization stopped its hydroxychloroquine trial. In June, the National Institutes for Health halted their trial after determining it provided no benefit in the patients studied. Trump admitted in May he was on a 2-week course of the drug as part of a regime to combat the coronavirus.
Other than politically, it doesn't seem to be too popular. You know why? Because I recommend it. When I recommend something, they like to say, don't use it.
The woman that you said was a great doctor in that video that you retweeted last night said that masks don't work and there is a cure for COVID-19, both of which health experts say is not true. She's also made videos saying that doctors make medicine using DNA from aliens, and that they're trying to create a vaccine to make you immune from becoming religious.
Well, maybe it's the same, maybe it's not, but I can tell you this. She was on air along with many other doctors. They were big fans of hydroxychloroquine, and I thought she was very impressive in the sense that from where she came, I don't know which country she comes from, but she said that she's had tremendous success with hundreds of different patients, and I thought her voice was an important voice, but I know nothing about her.
Masks don't work.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
Last week you said masks. Last week, well, real quick. Last week you said
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Trump's solo coronavirus briefings are nothing but a circus of misinformation.
Give us that again. Can you do that again? And you go person, woman, man, camera, TV. They say, that's amazing. How did you do that? I do it because I have like a good memory, because I'm cognitively there.
For Trump and his supporters, hydroxy is the miracle cure, but there's also a political benefit. Hydroxychloroquine, as a forbidden cure, allows Trump to blame everybody but himself. If only the Democrats and the media and Dr. Anthony Fauci would have listened to Trump months ago. The virus has infected more than 4.77 million and killed more than 158,000 Americans.
Got to follow the science. If a study that's a good study comes out and shows efficacy and safety for hydroxychloroquine or any other drug that we do, if you do it in the right way, you accept the scientific data. But right now, today, the cumulative scientific data that has been put together and done over a number of different studies has shown no efficacy. So when there's a video out there for a bunch of people spouting something that isn't true, the only recourse you have is to be very, very clear in presenting the scientific data that essentially contradicts that.
So who are you going to believe in a pandemic? Science or tweets?
And he's got this high approval rating, so why don't I have a high approval rating with respect, and the administration with respect to the virus?